Hello everyone, Burton is back in the centre of the world and we're continuing as Qarth. Now last time we were in a little bit of a depression. My wife died. This one, yeah, my second wife, Sorella. She died with a baby in the womb and I have no idea whether it's a boy, so I've been unable to fulfil my ambition. So right now my brother Sebastian is he's happy as a pig in shit because he is still my heir. But just when we thought that was it, there was light at the end of the tunnel. The only lady in Qarth who has never let me down, Taganaria, she came through for us. She went ahead and got us a claim in Port Marac, not once, but twice. And you know what? We're going to be pressing that claim very soon. We've moved on a couple of days now. We've managed to get our forces back here. I just disbanded them at this moment. So you know what? I think it's time to have a look at things. Taganaria, you're 56. Would you like a husband? Who would you like? Let's pick someone nice for her. Oh, we don't want someone who's gruff and proud. No, anyone who's kind. We want someone who's nice for her. Incompetent. He's brave and chaste. You know what? None of you are good enough. I forget this. I have no time. Right. Oh yes, and I also forgot. We're trying to kidnap the last Targaryen ever in the history of the world who can actually have kids. Yep, that's right. Vagon is going to be our pet attraction in the Qarth Zoo. Enough warbling. It's time. It's time to go ahead and press some claims. Declare. Oh, in fact, before we do that, we had a slight predicament. We've actually got too much Demensi, so we need to get rid of something. And Ashabad is not going to be the place because Ashabad is bloody strong and we want to keep that. So we have the option now. It's either the Castle of the Jade Palace, which is not going to happen because the Castle of the Jade Palace is oh, in fact, where's the Castle of the Jade Palace? You know what? Why are we holding on to this? I didn't even know we had that because we've got the Hall of a Thousand's throne, but it's thrones, okay? Yeah, well, get rid of that. I had no idea that was still there. Who can we give that to? I know who. Who better than the lunatic? The Qarth family. They're mad, you see. Mad. Mad and loyal. Yes. We shall grant it to you. Jade Palace is yours, madman. The Jade Palace is yours. Right, there we go. That should shut him up for a little bit. So that puts our Demensi size down to 4. We still need to get rid of some. And you know what? I really don't want to. High Lordship of Narth is not going to happen. It's pretty much Markosh. We know that. Do we want to get rid of Karl? No. I don't think so. Mind you, it's not too strong. Yeah, we may get rid of that. Okay, let's get rid of Karl. I've decided. We're going to go ahead and do that. Who have we got in our courts? I'm looking for a man who's good. Kassos. You're a slave, sir. And you're crippled. But you know what? You're a good breeder. I cannot afford to get rid of you. Obviously, we're going to do it by opinion. So Toko, is he a slave? All these slaves. What would it do? We can grant him his freedom, but we're not going to. We're not that kind. Get 4. I bet you half of these are slaves. In fact, let's do it the sensible way, where we can see who is exactly slave and who is not. Let's do it by diplomacy, I think. Taganaria, we've got my sister. My sister has nowhere. Fortunately, we can't give them titles, so it needs to be a man. A man who's not a slave in my court. Oh, that's bad news. It's Woolen, it looks like. He's 37 years old. Oh, there is Peko, who's the spy master. You know what? Peko has served me for many a good year. And I think that not only should we get him married, who should we do that with? Lord Treasurer. She's my half-sister. You know what? We'll go ahead and do that. Have you just picked a different woman there? I don't care. It's going to be you. No! Lowborn males may not marry. Well, you know what? He's not going to be a lowborn for much longer. Should we raise him to nobility? Pecco. So it's going to cost us 80 gold. He's going to gain 80 gold in prestige. And we're going to give him a house. Let's do it. We reward people who are loyal to us, Pecco. And as you can see, let's see if she'll marry you now. Also, now she'll marry you that you're a lord. We'll go ahead and do that. Pecco Gentilla. I like that. So let's wait till they get married and then we're going to give him this region here. Good old Pecco. Obviously, we'll have to appoint him about another 3 times. But that's just how it goes when you make them good. There they go. So they've gone ahead and got him married. Now it's time to grant him Qarth. Pecco, remember who made you. So essentially we've just made him that and he's got himself a haircut. Okay, Pecco, whatever you want to do. We'll give him a moment or two, then we should be able to get him back as our spy master, hopefully. If not, not to worry, we've got plenty more people who will do that. And obviously he is a big fan of us, doesn't like medium realm authority, and the fact we're cruel. Pecco, we've only shown kindness to you, so shh. There we go. And we'll put him to scheme. And he's back at 92. Brilliant. So that is the Pecco cause all out of the way. Righteous imprisonment. What's going on here? You know what? We've not got the time. We've got war on my mind. So potentially, in fact, let's not even do this. We'll offer you vassalization. Last time, kids. No. Time to declare. So there we go. So straight away they've got 1,000. That is not a lot at all. You know what we're going to do? In fact, we're going to leave them. We're going to let them build. Instead, let's call up our bannermen. So, 2,000. 4,000. Very nice. Pecco. Excellent, sir. Excellent. I appreciate it very much. And we'll call up all the applicable ships we can. And we'll go around and we'll do the usual. We'll start picking up people in all the applicable places. You guys can go ahead and get on board the ship. We'll actually get everyone together over here. And just to make sure we're not outnumbered, we'll just raise a couple of additional people as well. And hopefully that will be enough to take care of it. Now, I'm not going to raise up any of the people on these islands here because they're actually still replenishing. We can get a few thousand if we need be. Wow. Where the hell did that come from? How have I missed that? Well, the reign of succession is fine. But that is, that's mightily impressive. Remind me to keep this lady happy. You know what? Let's send her a gift. 114. Let's not. I'm not that generous. There we go. So they're actually after our trade port right now. The spices trade port is in a spot of bother. Come on, everyone, get together, please. So we've got 9,000 troops, and you know what? Have a guess who's gonna lead these? That's right, Zaro the Mads. Everyone together. There we go. So we've got 10,000 now. Right, Luffo, you're going to be on the side because we need someone to back up the madman. And Mathos, you're incompetent. We can't have that. We'll have Miralin. You can be there, sir. Off we go. We'll liberate our trade post first. Get rid of this small army of Port Marac. It doesn't look like anyone's actually joined here. Mind you, we can't see anything at the moment because of the fog of war. So there could be anything waiting for us there. Basic defences have been built, so while they're travelling on down, let us quickly just upgrade again. So what we're going for this time? So we could do Castle Town. I think it might be an idea. Patrol post is always a good idea. It's very expensive. Yeah, we'll do patrol post for now. So we can upgrade the castle town there. Tax income plus 280. So we've got another slave. And we'll need to have a look at slave manager in the middle, because I'm pretty sure... in the middle, in a minute. Because I'm pretty sure we've got plenty of them who aren't breeding right now. But Zaro, they've heard he's coming and they've run away. They've run away from Zafalor. Go on, Zaro, you need to liberate this. We'll just assault. 2,600. Very quick of them. Now let's see if they're actually going to stand and fight, or they're going to run away. Yes, they're coming. They're coming with their fleet. So possibly all of their men. We've got 9,000 defenders. We are not going to call anyone up. We don't know what's coming off the boats. We don't want to be losing any people rashly. I don't know why they just don't stand and fight. It's quite disappointing. 12,000 and they still don't have enough. Wow, I like that. Now you understand why I held on to Ashgabat. For that pure reason. Currently, we don't have enough. 9,000, but the defenders, 14,000. Wow. So we've got the levy, we've got the garrison. That's impressive. I am very happy with that indeed. In the meantime, I think we're going to take that fairly easily at this rate. Speaking of easily, in fact, let's keep things going. Tagiana, I think it's your turn. I think we need to start pushing out a little bit. So, Nugis or Azosh? Daenerys Targaryen, the Stormborn, the mother of dragons, is dead. She died bedridden and infirm. King Vaegon of Meereen is the last of the Targaryens. And we're gonna try and kidnap him! Yes! So, God, that took a turn for the random. He's not even married. Arrange a marriage? He'll say no. But you know what? My daughter must not marry an infidel. You know what? You're an idiot. And that's why you're gonna die. Yeah, so before we went off on a tangent there, I think we should take the rest of Ashgabat. It's been a while. I think we should be able to go ahead. We've got people in prison. Prince Gory's doled. So what have we got there? 3,000. 3,000. That's fine. Yeah, come on. And we're just going to solidify this area here because I don't like having a gap between my provinces. Now we can still get there. Oh, what's happening? What's happening in UT? I'm not going to concern myself for that. And Zafalor is about to fall. 2,530 defenders have held on for as long as they can. They actually had, well, look at the garrison size, was very small in comparison to the levy. One of these days I wish we should go looting. But alas, that's not to be. Zafalor, you're next. I can't believe she's dead after all this time. You know what? That makes me wonder what's happening in Westeros. So who's still saying? Still Shireen? Wow, Shireen has done very well. Shireen the Old. She's got tons of children. One of the Baratheons is a Shadowbinder. Nice. Who else have we got? Meredith Baratheon, Sebastian. So he is actually the heir. Oh, and another slave. Well, that's quite interesting. What about in Lansterlands? Mycella. Wow, she was married to the Brank. She's had a couple of children as well, but they're not Lannisters. Ouch. What about over here? Willis the Wise. I like that. And it looks like they're pretty much safe right now. The areas are way enough the reach. We all know about Ariane Baratheon and Pentoshi. There's been a slight invasion here. Gwyneth of Dawn. Bera Martell was him. Wow. I like all this. Never know what's going on. Iron King Dunstan of the Iron Isles. Who is he? King Theon's son. Really? Wow. Theon the Handsome. Well, it sounds like he did well. Oh, he just won a siege. I like that. Meanwhile, Creighton of the Vale, son of Gilbert of the Vale. He was son of Harold of the Vale. Interesting. What about the Tullys? Are they still around? They are indeed. Edmure's son, hosted the second Degeneres of Riverrun. Nice. And the Starks. Let's have a look. Best of the Cruel. Oh, Rob's daughter. So that's what's happening in Westeros. Anyway, back over to what we're doing. Let's get down to Marac. I don't know what these guys are doing. They really should be moving. They could actually be causing me some issues, but you know what? They're choosing not to, and I'm fine with that right now. It gives me plenty of time to serenade my wife. Go on, love. You want to become the Chief General? Wow. Can't believe she wants to take over from the madman. Pecco, no! Pecco's died. Ah, poor Pecco. Poor Pecco. What? I'm the monk? Where's that come from? Oh, come on, guys. Is it because... Yeah, it's because I make my own wine. It's got to be. Right, we need to give Carl away to someone. Damn it. Who are we going to give that to? Rhaegal, what are you still doing in my court? Can't do anything to him. Grant landed title. Oh, come on, don't be daft. No, I'm fine. That's gone okay. Yeah, I think it might be time. We've got... No, thank you. I mean, we've got Mathos here. He's actually done okay for us, but... We've got Methioso. He was actually a slave. He's a masterful commander. But Mathos... I think Mathos may be the man. He's... Well, in fact, no. Let's do... Who's loyal? Who's loyal in the Falls? Oh god, how many slaves have we got? Figaro. He's of my dynasty. Alright. Figaro. We'll give you a chance. So we'll grant the landed title of Carl to you. Best of luck. Don't mess around. Cavan. It is going to be you, sir, and to make you happy, we're going to get you a wife. She's 16? We'll get you her. No! Oh, he's a sorrowful man. You don't want to get her married. All they'll be telling her is how sorry he is, and, you know, that's going to be off-putting. What can I say? Everyone, raise some funds for Taganaria. She's done it again. She's only gone and done it. We're going to use it. Of course we're going to use it. And, well, we need to go up to Hirinanana. Well done. You know what? Our expansion would be much slower without this lady, and I am, for one, gonna like name an empire after her. We have to do something. I'm not gonna educate him because he's a slave. Come on, let's stop being silly now. Right, so while we're waiting for this to happen, let's have a look at some of our slaves in our court, because like we said, we need to get them on it. So Cassius. I want to breed him, so we'll go ahead and breed the slave. Yes. Who are we going to do it with? She's 30. It's going to be Lossie. Fine day's work. Have at it. Toko. Susan. I'm not even looking at these now. Oh, Well done, Arena. Mastering swordsmanship. He's already breeding. Come on, people, we need to hurry this up. Muffos. That's it, I think that's the last one we got. Oh, they've refused. Give me my whip. There we go. It's not much of a choice, it's a whip or pleasure. I'm not going to bother with the Regent right now because I just can't be arsed. Right guys, so that is it for another episode. We have gone ahead and declared yet another war. Port Marac is our target next time. Oh, this time, sorry. Then next time, maybe the rest of Ashabad. Hopefully you're still enjoying the series. Thank you for sticking with me and this channel. If you're liking what you're seeing, you guys all know what to do. Raise those thumbs. Cheers.